This is a Green Arrow work in progress Kitbash that I'm working on. He's using parts from everybody. Now, this Green Arrow figure from McFarlane is notoriously well known as being too short. So let's see what we can do with this guy. See if we can improve him. What's the recipe and so on. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, figurine since 2002. Like and subscribe. Like many DC Multiverse collectors, I'm not satisfied with this Green Arrow, and we're hoping for McFarlane to produce a final Green Arrow action figure before they lose the license to Mattel completely on January the 1st, 2027. It doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon. So we have to do what we have to do. So this Green Arrow is notoriously too short. These are the legs he came with. And given the new Black Canary action figure, it makes him a very short guy. And another problem with these legs, I believe they were reused from the Princess Bride stuff, one of the characters from there. And they're very puny legs. These are not heroic legs. And they're just too weak. They don't work. This is the other Green Arrow, well, one of them that was made by McFarlane, and I find his legs are too skinny also, even though the length is okay. They're the right length, but they don't look good enough anyway. So what do we do? What I did is simple. Well, I've reused these arms, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them. They're not perfect. Why? The skin color doesn't match, right? These arms here, they look like the Seattle years for Green Arrow, the Mike Grell stuff. These arms are much better for Green Arrow. The problem with them is that they're not the same skin tone as this head. Now, I tried to remove the whole neck from both of them. As you can see, the neck is colored the same in each figure here. The problem is that it seems that the neck is not just something that you can unpeg. It's actually tied to a bigger structure within the chest of the character. So it's not something that you can just flip out and remove on the spot. So it's a bit more difficult. Doing so, I think I've probably pushed the neck peg too much, and now it feels like it's pulled in, whoops, inside of the body. I feel like it's not the right length. He looks like he has no neck anymore, and that's my problem. I mean, that's something I did when I try to fix this figure. As you can see there, yeah, he looks like he has no neck. Try to fix him again. Push the neck here further out. It's not easy. It's very tough. Every time I try to push this in, it's gonna push the neck out again. So I wanted the other head so it could match the arms, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be possible. See, every time I try to push it in, it's gonna push the neck inside, downward. And I've got this part, which is really annoying. I can't get rid of it, get it out of the way so I can fix this guy. Some people have been cutting it. I don't think cutting it is the solution. I like the hood, but it is getting in the way as I'm trying to work on this guy right now. And as I mentioned, see, this is the inside. You can't see it, but yeah, here you can see it better. And it's pushed all the way down, and there's not much I can do about that. The joys of customizing action figures, right? And creating kit bashes. It would work better if it was wetter. I mean, it will go down, but the moment I do that, it pushes everything downward too, and it looks like a hunchback, and I don't like that. This is, by the way, something I did. It's my fault. I'm the one who pushed the neck too further down. This is not McFarlane, this is me doing that, but we'll try to make it work anyway. So I may have to find other arms for this guy, or I'll just have to paint those arms a different color. That's a lot of work. I'm not sure I want to do that. Now, the legs. Where did I get those legs? If you're a regular follower on the channel, you probably know where I got them, since I mentioned that I would be using them in the past, from a green suited Batman. Now, I like those multicolored Batman that came out. They're perfect for kit bashes because they come in many colors, and thus they can be used for a lot of different tasks. So those legs belong to this Batman, but look at it. This almost looks like a Silver Age Green Arrow type of legs. That's exactly how it looked. Now the green and the shade may not be exactly the same, but with the tunic and everything else, it looks good. Even as a trunk. And if you want to show the belt is here. It's hidden there. I could remove the belt and reuse that belt on another character that probably needs the belt more. So see in the back, you can see this. I think it's perfect. They're the perfect legs for this guy. He finally looks heroic enough now, and not just puny legs like he came with. No more puny legs. Now the arms are a bit too short still. I've got other arms that I could be using here. I'm going to keep those for now. The reason I like them is because they have those straps, and that's a Green Arrow type of thing to have those straps. and it also protects him as an archer here. That's why I like these parts. Whereas these are more the Seattle look. The skin tone kind of match here, but I don't think those arms here, they look very good. The puffy, I don't think that's the right look for this version of Green Arrow here, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is the right look. One of the other issues for why I decided not to use these arms is that it clashes with the green of the legs, because it's not the same green. You can see that easily, and so there's a bit too many colors on this guy. See, the green that he's using for his arms here doesn't match exactly this one, but because it's a darker green, it doesn't quite conflict as much. But if you use the lighter green like this, there it becomes a problem. As for this part here, this is painted. That could be changed at any time. So I'm not too worried about that part. It's something that can be changed easily. So it's not a perfect figure. I'm still playing with this. I mean, I don't even know where the original bow is. I've got one here, but I don't know if it came with him or this guy. I think it came with this other guy, with the other version of Green Arrow here. So it's somewhere in my stuff. I'll like to find it. But I was just testing those legs, and I think these might be the ones if you want to fix your Green Arrow action figure, considering that McFarlane will not release a new Green Arrow by the time they're done. So let me know what you think about it, if you think that these legs might work for you. Just so you know, this Batman is extremely expensive. It's a rare version of Batman, so I paid a lot of money for this guy just to take it apart. It's okay. That's what kitbashing, that's what collecting is about, right? I'll have to find some other use for this Batman. Now, something I could have done is probably use those arms with Green Arrow here. In that case, he would match completely, but I haven't tested that yet. The problem is that Green Arrow usually doesn't, like, he shows his bare arms, even in the Golden Age version, so it wouldn't look as good. So it could work, but I'm not sure exactly if that's the right solution, unless I could plug something else from here down. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And not perfect. Nothing is perfect about these guys. It's well, that's the joy of kitbashing and customizing your action figure. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin. Fill you in since 2002. Like and subscribe. This is an addendum to the video. I wanted to try some other arms. These are from Bane, and I wanted to see if they could match. In terms of the skin color, they would be a better fit, as you can see. But the problem with the Bane arms is that Bane is a much taller figure, and he looks kind of silly. Those arms are way too long. Right now, if them straight like that, they don't look okay. They're too long, as you can see. He looks like a monkey, obviously. And that's a problem with those arms. Second addendum. These are Mr. Zsasz arms, which you can see with the tattoo. And those are from the regular Blue Beetle Buck. Those are not my favorite arms. They're too tiny, especially the wrist. They're too thin, but they could work. It could be a solution to this problem here with Green Arrow. The length might work better. And this is my third addendum. What if we used the other Green Arrow head? The problem is that, well, it could work. Well, the neck won't work, as you can see, unless you put some kind of handkerchief or something like that on his neck. So then it doesn't look weird. Remember, I can't remove the neck because it's part of the construction of the entire figure. Now, those arms are a bit short, but the skin tone now works better. Who knows? You let me know.